Yo guys, what's going on? Listen, man, y'all seen that viral clip that's been going around of former NBA player Joe Smith and his wife Kisha Chavis. Now, Joe recently found out that she actually had an OnlyFans account, and he basically went off if you guys hadn't seen the clip. What you guys don't know is why she actually had an OnlyFans account, right? Why did she have an OnlyFans account? We're about to see right now. And in this clip here, she drops a few doozies in reference to their home life, and some other things were exposed in this process as well. She was a former adult star. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into this clip with TMZ. Let's play it.
I guess the first question is, where's
How
Joe?
are you guys doing?
Where's Joe?
He's pretty pissed off with me. So he's been, I think he's at his sister's house. He's not talking to me right now. So, yeah.
Kisha, how long ago, obviously we saw in the video that Joe's saying he had no idea that you had this account. How long is the account, have you had the page?
I've had the page for at least over a year. It's on my Instagram and my LinkedIn, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your wife, period. And, you know, he has a friend that he's been entertaining, and she decided that, you know, she wants to really put a bigger, you know, wedge in our relationship. So she went digging around my page and was like, oh, do you know that she has this? And I blew it from that. I mean, it's no secret Joe's financial issues, you know, and I have always made a good life for myself, you know. Before I met Joe, I was living overseas in Europe, and I had established myself as a singer, you know, and I came back here, you know, thinking that with his persona and who he was, once we got together and I found out who he was, that it would only take off, you know, other things. But, you know, not everybody's hustle and drive are the same. And depression is a serious thing also. So, you know, I've been just like, you know, supporting and dealing and going through his trials and tribulations with him. I've started several businesses, you know, I've been doing a lot, like, and I just figured out, I have a home in Cape Verde I'm trying not to lose, and a roof over here we're trying to maintain that we almost got kicked out of. So I just kicked in the drive and did what I had to do, you know, and he won't do it. So I had to, and I'm sorry, you knew I was an adult video star when you met me. So if I would do anything for my own survival, then what makes you think that would change now? When I retired from the adult industry, I promised myself, if I don't sing, I don't eat. So when, you know, my music career wasn't popping here when I left Germany and I stayed here for him, I figured, you know, I would, you know, start a business. I started a puppy friend social club business, the dog sitting business. And then COVID happened and that screwed everything up. I have a moving company, you know, that he actually works for me. Like, he works for my moving company. You know, I'm tired of being the one to figure shit out. So I figured it out the best way I know that can maximize the money that needs to come in, because I'm tired of living like, you know, I'm tired of living minimal, you know, it's not fair. And I don't understand how you could have had such a maximized life and be so content. This is ridiculous. But we've been together for almost 13 years, though. We've been together since 2012, like after his retirement. And it really wasn't a retirement that he wanted. It was a forced retirement because he just got locked out after the lockout in the 2011 lockout. You guys remember, right? You know, he just never got a new job. Nobody wanted him anymore. So, you know, there was a depression, and I've been going, you know, dealing with all of this stuff. And I'm sorry, you know, I'm not sorry for what I'm doing. I'm just sorry that he can't understand that that wasn't a selfish decision. It was a decision that I made. I made an executive decision when my man wasn't taking the lead. I really love Joe. I love him. If he never speaks to me again, I still will do things to help him or whatever I can, because he's my family. You know, he's like an intricate part of my life, and I just want the best for us. And I wish he wanted that also. That's really where I'm at. You know, I wish that he wanted the best for us, because he's not really wanting the best for himself. So I can't expect him to do for me what he can't do for himself, I guess. And that's why I just did what I had to do.
Have you drawn that line in the sand that you will continue doing OnlyFans?
Unless something else happens that, you know, changes that, no, I'm going to continue my OnlyFans. I think as a couple and just him individually, he needs counseling to help find out how to re-find himself and find his new place in the world. You know, it's really hard once you've had a major career. You were the number one draft pick, and then everything ends. You know, how do you deal with that? I don't want to be alone, but you know, if that's what it has to be, that's what it has to be. But I don't think we'll have a divorce. I don't think so. I think he'll come around.
I mean, he'll have to come around if you paying all the bills, you feel me? Now, she sounds like a down chick prior to all this stuff coming out. Sounds like she was holding it down. That's if she's telling the truth. But she drugged the homie in this thing right here. Said, I was taking care of him. He wasn't doing this. He wasn't able to lead as a husband. I had to take up all these jobs. She didn't say that in there, but he ran through 67 million. And right now, to my understanding, he's coaching. He's doing private coaching in Atlanta. But the fact that this woman's saying that she has to start all these businesses and you're getting upset that this woman was getting her cheeks clapped on camera for a living, bro. So if she's doing that, I'm not saying she's probably a cam girl and doing all this stuff on OnlyFans. But good buddy, you were with a woman for 13 years. I think they were married in 2018. There's a little clip here of the show they appeared on called Say Yes to the Dress, where they got married in 2018. It was filmed.
I've been on my own since I was 16 years old. I had a kid. The streets raised me. And now I am getting married to former NBA player Joe Smith. And this is the beginning of my happy ending.
Okay, turn around.
Oh, this is nice.
But she was just dropping some joints up in here, like saying like, he actually works for me. I have a moving company. He's having financial troubles. And she stuck beside the dude, even though he hasn't played since 2011. She stuck beside the homie. So that sounds like a down chick, a down wifey to me. You can't really be mad at her if she's trying to get out there and get after them coins and make some bread. And that's what it is. I tell that to ladies in the past. You have women that don't even want to make phone calls for you. Don't even want to help you do a job. Like I always say, when you got in my neighborhood and a lot of places where I live at, a lot of the Mexican men that are working, their wives come out there and help them work, come out there and do stuff that sisters just wouldn't do just in general. A sister won't even help you write out a business plan, none of that. This woman, you got women selling buns for their husbands. This woman is just getting after it, trying to make sure the family's good. So she really wants to stay with the dude after all this. And I think she's what, 50, 52? I think he's 48. I think she's like 50, 52. I think I read that she was born in 1971. If y'all want to look her up too, I forgot to mention that. If y'all want to look her up, her name is Yasmin Pendavis. I guess that goes along with her name Chavis. So if you guys want to look her up, you guys can check out some of her work and stuff like that. But sounds like she's a hustler. And good buddy, this is all your fault. If you're not providing, and this woman trying to make some bread, showing off that old cooch. Hey, anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about all this. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps to support the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.